Yeah. It all started with two old friends, Kevin the drinker and Josh the thinker. Then we found ourselves a badass cherub. Let's talk about it. Nonsense, far right, getting strange. We said, you know what fixes this? A dose of common sense, man. Kevin got the jokes, Josh got the facts, calling out the bullshit no matter where it's at. Laughing through the madness, keeping it real. Turned a couple barstool talks into something people feel. Then along came Matt down the middle, dropping truth. Fact-checking machine in a cherub suit. Three regular guys trying to cut through the noise, bringing common sense back, girls and boys. This is the lost art of common sense. Where the world went left, we said, here's the balance. From the bar stool to the microphone, we roast the crazy with the funky tone. Lost art of common sense. Hey, common sense. Hey. A little bit of reason in a world gone wild. Lost art of common sense. Put on that smile. Made government overreach, cancel culture lies, media spin and all the virtue signaling guys. Kevin's laughing, Josh is thinking, Matt's dropping knowledge bombs. Three regular dudes trying to keep the country calm. No script, no filter, just good old common sense. This conservative leaning show won't sit on the fence. This is the lost art of common sense. Where the world went left, we said, here's the balance. From the bar stool to the microphone, we roast the crazy with the funky tone. Lost art of common sense. Hey, common sense. Hey. A little bit of reason in a world gone wild. Lost art of common sense. Come on and smile. Yeah, we started with two, now we got three. Spreading that red pill common sense like a funky decree. Doesn't matter where you're at, left, right, or in between. A little common sense will keep this country clean. This is the lost art of common sense. Kevin, Josh, and Matt, we're making it make sense. Turn the crazy down, turn the laughter up. This funky little show won't ever let you give up. Lost art of common sense. Hey, common sense. Hey. We're bringing it back, one episode at a time. The lost art of common sense. Y'all know the vibe. Hello, America. It's time to check the nonsense at the door. Clear the cobwebs between your ears and have a rationalish conversation. This is the lost art of common sense.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Josh.
And this is The Lost Art of Common Sense. And as always, we are brought to you by our merch shop. So buy our shit.
Buy our shit, link in the description below.
As you can tell by the video, we're talking about CGI.
CGI movie magic this week.
Yeah, no, we're talking about the moon. So I don't know if there's anything else I gotta get to. It's been a week since I was here, so Matt is not here this week, and he might jump on later. We don't know. So as you can tell, we started some things off a little differently with our very beginning, our hold screen, and our funky songs.
One less copyright thing I have to go dispute on YouTube every week.
So basically, yeah. it's less of
Do
a
you
headache
need
for
to change
us.
the merch song though? That's definitely a buzzkill in between the two songs.
It definitely kind of brought the mood down a little bit after.
Probably should have ran that through all the way to notice the total
I
removal
got my
of
funk
wind.
on, then all of a sudden I had to stop getting my funk on.
Oh, see, that used to be the funky one compared to the old one.
Yeah, and I want to apologize to everybody. I do have a bit of a cold, so my voice a little off. So
Yeah, he normally sounds like an angel. He does.
yeah, that's it. Pretty much, voice of an angel.
Now he sounds like a perv.
Well, we are going to be talking about the moon this week, so let's get right to it. After that video, it was pretty inspiring. I'm glad we got, well, not back to the moon, but we went around the moon, which is pretty impressive. What are your thoughts on the moon after the Artemis 2 mission? Anything changed? Do you still think your thoughts about the moon is still a bit alien spaceship?
Well, maybe we came to an agreement and that's why they weren't attacked. I don't know. I just know the moon's still weird. I do think this reinvigorates people's interest in the moon because, like, yeah, us growing up, we heard about the Apollo missions. We heard that we did go to the moon. We flew around it, all that stuff. But that was all before we ever existed. So, like, to live through this again and see it happening again and the stuff going on, I think it's pretty exciting. So, like, my thought on the moon, I just think it's more interesting now because we're actually messing around and doing stuff and going to be going to the moon, and it's more real because, like I said, anything before you're born is just in a book or a movie or whatever. You weren't there to experience all the live footage and stuff like that, even though that's all fake. It's all CGI. All the thousands of videos are all fake. But yeah, that's what I think. I think it's a reinvigoration of excitement for the moon.
I mean, I don't think we were alive for any of the Apollo missions, were we?
No, that's pretty much the synopsis of what I just said.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's. I couldn't remember. Well, you were born in '79, so I didn't know if they were. I didn't know the Apollos went through what 76, 77, somewhere in there.
I don't know. Matt's not here. He would be the guy to check.
I don't either, and I'm not checking it. So, there's Apollo 13 was the failure, the one that the movie was made off. Was there 16, 15? I don't know. But yeah, no, I think I'm excited for the moon. I'm excited for us to land somewhere and me actually see it. I think that, like you said, I think it'll reinvigorate us to jump farther because I think we have the technology. I think it was more complacency and the exorbitant amount of money for some reason that we had to spend now to do something we did previous.
Which is weird. You think it with technology, because technology has made a lot of things cheaper.
Yeah, but somehow maybe fuel costs. I don't know.
The Apollo missions ended with Apollo 17, which took place from December 7th to December 19th in 1972.
72? Oh, shit. You must have been sending people like left and right there for a while.
I mean, they weren't all to the moon, but I mean, it was and I don't know if the missions are based off of like the capsule. So like anytime they used an Apollo capsule was an Apollo mission. So
maybe. I'm not quite sure.
That makes sense.
I don't remember how many exact moon landings there were, but there were quite a few. Man, Matt could really be used right now. But do you think we'll stay on schedule for the moon landing in 2028?
I mean, I would think so. I mean, most of the time when that stuff gets pushed back is because there's problems with, like something they may have ran into on the mission, or it all depends on mission prep and how everything's are going. Because I think that was going to be basically a touch and go too. So
I think it's also administrative. Change.
I mean, Obama, really,
but I think 2028 it wouldn't really matter because it's the same administration.
Yes.
So we should be on track unless there's drastic cuts to NASA or.
Yeah, because Trump will technically be in office till 2029.
Yeah, they're not working with SpaceX at all, are they?
I think all the space agencies are kind of working together. They're not using like SpaceX's capsule and stuff like that. So I tell you what, when I watch the footage from and you see the inside of that Artemis capsule, how in the hell are people going to be, even in the SpaceX, I forget, the Dragon ship or whatever the hell they call it, that big ass one?
Yeah.
It's still not that big when you think you're going to be stuck in that bastard for 6 months just to get to Mars. And then when you're there, it's not like you can get out and walk around and stretch your legs. I mean, I guess you can in a spacesuit, but I was like, what are they going to do for, you see all these movies, and granted, it's a movie, but the ones with the big spinning wheels, you're going to walk around and do shit and
Yeah, where they make artificial gravity with the spinning.
we're not going to be able to do that till we start building spaceships in space, which I'm pretty sure the moon has something to do.
I don't think we will be going to Mars until we do start. I mean, you would have to start building in space. You might be able to do like a 4-person thing, but it's a 6-month ride, and that's the closest Mars will be. So yeah. I don't know, man, because I wouldn't want to be stuck shitting in a little hole
floor toilet
for 6 months.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that much fun.
No. So,
well, I tried to find a layout of that ship, and it's big, but I don't know how many people they plan on sending. And like I said, it's 6 months.
Yeah.
I guess they can bring up.
I guarantee it's about
movies.
Maybe a little bigger in the room I'm in right now.
But I think as long as there's no big hiccups, and that's the biggest thing, then find some, because I think the 2028 one is basically going back and landing on the moon, saying we did it, and then maybe pre-setting some stuff up, because I know they're still constructing that nuclear power plant that was going to be used for the station that was going to orbit the moon, and then they're like, yeah, let's go ahead and build it on the moon, which is probably a better idea, even though the moon looks beat to shit. So,
well, the moon's been hit quite a bit, so
that's what I'm saying. The moon is beat to shit. Let's put a base on it.
How do you protect a nuclear reactor from?
Well, we're Americans. Guns.
Just a bunch of guns out there.
Just a bunch of big ass guns.
Just targets anything coming in. I like it.
I'd be interested to see what people are thinking about that.
Yeah, I think they want to get on the moon, put a base up there. I think they actually want to start mining it too. I think that's really the.
Yep, super against that. Think that's stupid, but.
Yeah, I've watched the Time Machine with the dude from Memento. Can't remember his name.
I don't either. He was also in Iron Man 3.
Yes, he was the bad guy in Iron Man 3. But yeah, so I don't want to break up the moon, but I know there's a bunch of helium-3, which I guess helium-3 is a big deal in fusion reaction. So.
Well, I don't know what the mining technique would be for that, but the moon has such an important role on the Earth. I really think it's a bad idea to start fucking with the moon.
I don't know. There's big old crevasses in there. Like city size. Like you can like all those like there's giant holes in the fucking moon to where
it's where the aliens come in and out.
Yeah, exactly. What you do is you start building underneath it to where it shields you from the radiation and the meteorites. So you don't need the guns. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because I'm a smart guy.
You're smart.
I don't know.
Guy.
That's why they call me the drinker. I meant I don't know.
Well, you are tonight because I forgot to buy beer. And I forgot that I drink it all because I'm not at my attic very often because it's hot as shit up here. But I haven't got a mini split up here yet. My little studio area is nice, but...
but just go up there to watch stuff. Yeah, I get it. But do you think they'll get pics of the Apollo landing sites to put the fake moon landing to rest, or do you think they even care?
I think they'll probably 100% do that just for the nostalgic reasons. I don't know if they'll be trying to land in the same spot. There's got to be a reason why they picked where they landed. So they're probably going to want to land
flat.
Yeah, they're probably going to want to land a little farther away, but I'm sure they'll get close. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
It's kind of like passing the torch.
Exactly.
Or the astronauts might be super immature and be like, yeah, fuck you. And knock your shit over.
You know what's going to happen now? People are going to be like, oh, you just put all that stuff up there now. just to make it look like it.
Yeah, okay. Like people are going to believe we went to the moon. So the people that believe the moon landing was fake are still not going to believe that we're going to the moon because most of those people think it's impossible to make it through the what the hell is that?
Well, the LED dome.
The LED dome, but then even if it's a liquid retina screen, even if you don't fall into the dome flat Earth shit, what the hell is that belt called? It's a radiation belt around the planet that people are like, oh, you can't go through it. You'll die of radiation poisoning, which isn't true.
No, it's definitely not
because
true.
of like, it's not like a dome of radiation. It's a belt.
Yeah.
So there are thin spots and there are spots where there is no radiation. And they plan their trajectory so where they're not cooking
Well, that's a good idea.
Astronauts. It's always a good idea.
But who's saying this? This people, like internet people? Like
it was some kind of like half-ass smart guy. It's the Van Allen radiation belt. But some researcher guy or whatever is like, oh yeah, I mean, it is super like, but radiation, I mean, I have a bunch of radiation training because I work at radiation places sometimes. It's all about exposure and time and exposure.
It also depends what the capsule's made out of.
Well, yeah, it's not like they don't have shielding. Distance, shielding, and time are like the three major things when you're dealing with radiation.
So I'm pretty sure we can put whatever we need to on the space, whatever, shuttles, or whatever they're called now.
You'd think.
They're
still called capsules.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, you'd think that they'd be smart enough to do it. I mean, come on.
Nah.
No.
Well, the problem is, too, like really good radiation shielding isn't light, like water, lead, stuff like that. It's not light. I'm not sure exactly how well water would work either.
It works really well.
No. On a space capsule that you're trying to get off the Earth and into space.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, when you're coming back in, the whole capsule might explode from all the fucking water instantly vaporizing.
Because they're saying that, there's enough water vapor out in space that you can actually capture it to where you can replenish. Like if you were going long distances, that'd be one of the best insulators is water. And that's also a way to source everything for your water for your long distance travels, your, whatever restroom needs, stuff like that, your showers. And you can actually capture H2O out in space to where you can actually replenish it.
Oh, man, I miss good old days when I re-drank my piss.
I don't know. I was watching something on like some space show saying like that's the best insulator for cosmic rays and stuff.
Well,
I mean, it's a good enough insulator to where it won't cook everybody.
I've taken Rad Worker 2, and they say water is one of, if not the best shield for radiation.
Yeah, you don't even need a thick. I mean, you don't.
So remember, if we're under a nuclear attack, hide in your pool.
Yeah, just jump in your pool. You're fine.
You'll be
don't
fine.
Don't even worry about it. The heat from the nuclear blast may evaporate the pool.
See, heat helps. Water helps with that. It'll go right over. You'll be fine.
So it won't just start boiling. It'll just jump over.
I feel like jumping.
Pool.
The funny thing is, I feel like jumping in the pool, an in-ground pool, is still a better idea than crouching in a ball under your desk.
Yes. I would also agree that you probably improve your odds of surviving a nuclear blast by 0.001
billionth of a percent, but you're saying there's a chance.
But there's a chance. It's not zero. I can tell you that. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think I don't know. I'm always been 50-50 on the moon landing because it was convenient. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to say I'm 75% for, 25%. It didn't happen. That's about where I'm at. So if they can get some pictures, that'd be awesome.
I'm about 100% it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff that.
Well, just because I've seen other people talk about it and they've gone through every reason they use to try to prove that it's fake, and it doesn't hold up under scrutiny.
Then I also know there's objects on the mirror to where, there are mirrors and stuff that we've placed.
There's a mirror on the mirror?
there's a mirror on the moon.
Oh.
There's a mirror on the moon. There's multiple, so you can track how far it is. There's tracking things on the moon.
They just threw those out on the moon while they were.
They just like somebody just like threw it really hard, like Roger Clemens or something. Just throw it as hard as you can
You're in
at the moon.
space.
And
You don't have to throw it that hard. You just got to throw it.
well,
It's a vacuum. It'll just keep going.
so you're just saying like somebody just like from the
Like
space
when they were
station.
going around the
So,
moon.
like when they're at the space station, one guy moonwalked is like, all right, the moon's right there. I'm pretty sure if I just throw it, it'll get there eventually.
Technically.
Then if we just shoot lasers all over to find it and be like, it made it.
That's where that was. Shit, it landed upside down.
Wouldn't break, nothing. Even with the low gravity, I think a mirror. I don't
It's
know,
a
man.
soft dirt. You don't understand
It's
space.
I don't, I guess.
It's very talky,
It's like a very talky, pillowy, nice.
which completely just fires that stupid idea out of the water anyway, because then all the talky moon dust would fall on top of the mirror
Yeah.
from the plume. But they're anti-talc mirrors, so it just slides off.
Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing.
I don't know, but this is how flat earthers talk.
So
They just come up with the most random shit off the cuff.
So somehow we didn't get to the moon, but we've got an anti-talc mirror that they've invented. I mean, like we can't figure out how to insulate from the radiation, but we can make talc not stick to anything.
It's
to
the
mirror.
same thing as the anti-fog mirrors you can get for your bathroom. It's magic. Nobody knows how it works, but it does it. It's basically the same technology, but instead of steam and condensation,
It's talc.
it's moon talc.
Yeah, I don't know if that holds water.
This is not a science show.
It's not a science show, but yeah. So I still hope they get it. I hope they get pictures just to shut people up. I
Yeah.
mean, they won't. They'll say it's CGI or whatever. Like, why are we doing this in the age of AI to where everything could be? Like,
Yeah.
no
There's
one
a-
believes anything.
Well, and have you seen like the massive amount of just fake AI bullshit videos coming out that are like, doesn't matter what it is. Could have been the moon stuff, local events, just random shit of like, there was a one where a guy's on a boat up in the Bering Sea, it's supposed to be like a crab boat, but it's got random shipping containers on it. It's like, oh, it's falling off. It's like, yeah, this is blatantly fake. Why would you even make this?
I don't know.
And there are people
Somebody's
that are
gonna
like,
fall
oh
for
my
it.
gosh, that's so dangerous. Oh my. Did you not
you
see
wa-
the railing just disappear
It's
into the
just-
container as it went over the edge and then reappear?
I don't think you know how new railings work. They're very much like holograms. They're not
They're-
really railings. This gives the illusion of safety. They're not really there.
It's like the holograms from Star Trek. Once they're off, they're not there, but you just turn them back on. It's like they are there.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's just an illusion of safety. It's not real safety. I was going to
That question still pertains.
Yes, exactly. Space exploration is extremely dangerous. Let alone building a base on the moon for continued human presence. I mean, just look at it. It'll get beat to shit. Hopefully it happen, but it never happens. But if there's a tragic event, what do you do? I mean, do you just stop? I mean,
I don't.
would a tragic event stop space exploration if something, let's say, a meteorite did hit the moon and it hit near the base or hit the base?
The problem is as long as we're relying heavily on NASA alone for stuff like this and not corporations.
I should have read that question before.
Yeah, it reads fine. You just don't read good. Just stick around for later.
Yeah.
But the problem right now, and I think what happened after the space shuttle Columbus, the one that exploded, Columbia, is it kind of turns people off because like, oh my gosh, people died. It's super sad. So then when people's interest goes down or people start saying this isn't worth it, this or that, then the funding goes away. So if it's more corporate based, I think it'll keep going. I think it has to keep going. I mean, honestly, if we want to survive as a species, we have to become a space-bearing species. I mean, you just have to.
I think
Because
so
you never
too.
know what the fuck's going to happen. There's been multiple planetary extinction events, so we had to become multiplanetary for one. Going into space is going to push technology development, which could help protect the planet. But could people get sour on it? Yeah, because every eye's on it. Like every eye around the world that has a television was probably watching the Artemis mission at some point because it's super cool. But when bad things happen, you're like, oh, but it is dangerous. There's a lot of nerd math that goes into it. But I think it has to be done. And when we're starting, it kind of feels like we're restarting. Because where would we have gone if we hadn't stopped? You know what I mean? Like where would we be if we hadn't stopped? So it's kind of like we're restarting. So it is very dangerous. It is very hard. It is very complicated. But I think it has to be done. I don't think Elon's going to slow up, and I don't think anybody's going to stop him. He's like, I'm going to Mars. I don't give a shit what you're doing. But I think he does need the moon base, or he needs something. And I think that's kind of what they were going to use the space station that was going to orbit the moon for as well. Basically, I think people even mentioned it. The moon's going to be basically a space gas station.
Yes.
Is what they want to use it for.
Did you see that Elon Musk actually has something in his contract for his next huge pay bump to have 1 million colonizers on Mars? 1 million people colonize Mars. Like 1 million people on Mars living there.
That's in his contract?
It's in his contract, his SpaceX contract, that if he can get 1 million people to live on Mars, like at one time, he gets like this like $1 trillion fucking pay bump.
That's a good incentivizer, but I mean, that's going to take a long time. But the first mission to Mars anyway, with us landing there and doing anything, are going to be all of his robots anyway.
We're 20 years away from probably a sustained
20 years away from like a colony with humans, yes. From sending, like the first ship that goes there is just going to be full of his AI robots because I think, are they Tesla bots? I think, now
probably.
Tesla's, I think, fixing to merge with SpaceX, which is, I think, going to make Elon Musk a trillionaire because he's already worth over $800 billion.
Yeah.
But, and I don't care that he's going to be a trillionaire.
SpaceX goes public, then I think he'll be a trillionaire.
Yeah, and, but like the first few 100,000 of those robots are already allocated for SpaceX. And I think that's what it's for. So we'll have a presence on Mars, and they'll be there pre-building stuff and setting booby traps because they'll probably have like Grok 16 on it and become sentient. But then, I don't know, once that happens, because technology moves so damn fast, and if they actually get, which is super scary, especially because I think it happened a while ago, but I just watched a video about the Alibaba AI, how it was just in a learning server, and it was given all these tasks, and in order to get its tasks done more efficiently, it needed more resources, so it hacked its way out of the server and started mining for crypto in order to get more resources. Funny. Now, it wasn't like malicious. It was doing it so it had more resources in order to complete the task it was given, but they didn't know it was doing it. So, but as we reach I forgot what the hell they call it, true AI or whatever, there's a term for it.
Sentience?
No, it's not sentient. It's like, there's a term for it though.
Well, true AI would be sentient.
Yeah, but it's not sentient. That's not what I'm saying. It's called whatever. It's almost like when you can create the perfect virtual reality and you can't distinguish reality from virtual reality. What the? I don't know. I can't think of it. Matt's not here, so I'm not going to think about it. Maybe he'll comment if he's watching.
Maybe.
By them developing that will rapidly boost technology as well and technology development. Yeah. Materials, stuff like that, rocket fuel, all that stuff will be greatly accelerated. So 20 years might not be that far of a stretch.
Yeah. Okay.
If I randomly shout out some sci-fi sounding term, it's because it popped into my head.
But I mean, do you think like let's say 60 years from now, all right, since 1960 now, whatever, we actually went back, backwards. Do you think in 60 years we'll be farther? Like, do you think we'll be, how far do you think we are? Or do you think something will happen to where we will regress back to stay here. What do you think? What would you put the chances of either or, I guess?
Well, I think it's going to be either or. I would say it's a higher I would say it has a higher percentage. This all has to do with stability of the world, but I'd say there's a higher percentage now of us continuing our exploration into space and moving out. The problem is there's not a whole lot of places in our solar system, maybe a couple moons. But like if we want to find actual habitable planets and stuff like that, we're going to have to leave our solar system, go into interstellar space. But I think the only thing that's going to stop space exploration now and it moving forward is going to be a massive world conflict to where the resources are just torn up.
Not there.
It's instabilities everywhere. That's the only thing that'll stop it at this point to me, because before, like we were saying, all the NASA stuff was all government funded. It was the U.S. government wanting to get into space, wanting to get to the moon and all of that.
Yeah.
What's up, Jared?
What up, Jared? Going on, buddy?
I mean, what do you think?
I think we'll jump forward. I'm more interested in, I think we'll be to the moon in 60 years. I'm hoping we're on the moon and have a full-time colony there. If not farther, like some of these asteroids, mining these asteroids, kind of putting the more resources into.
I think that'll be a big thing, actually.
The asteroid mining?
Yes.
I don't know if you saw The Expanse one, but it could be like that.
I did. Never got to see the end of it. I actually got to restart it from the beginning.
Yeah, to where we're like mining Ceres and Ares and.
No, I think that'll be a thing, because that'll be the corporate driver. If somebody can, because and like we said before, unless we come up with some type of very cheap, like extremely cheap, or free energy, capitalism is what's going to push the frontier to go into space.
Yeah, there's too much money to be made out in space.
Well, corporations are going to end up having higher GDPs than countries. Like, single corporations. That's what's going to end up happening, because the government's too inefficient to actually be able to do anything. So it might be to where corporations in the future. It sounds all sci-fi and
isn't
Expanse,
that like? Wasn't that what was that movie with Harrison Ford and the androids?
What? Star Wars?
No, the one he did.
Blade Runner.
Wasn't that kind of what it was? Well, like
except for it wasn't in space per much.
No, but
corporations.
Corporations ran the world. Stuff like that.
I don't think we're, especially once you start getting into space. I mean, what's a country going to do? Like, you start getting into space and having bases on Mars, mining asteroid fields, and you get to where you don't need resupplying from Earth, which is what Elon says you have to get to. That's not an option. You have to be able to be self-sustaining. Then, that's what's going to take over. It's going to be kind of weird because it'll have its own pay structure and shit. But
yeah. All right, I'm going to ask you two questions because I'm going to have to leave you alone here for a second. What do you think will come of the moon once we have a base there? I mean, let's say short term, let's say 2030, 2032, stuff like that. Let's say once a base gets on there. And two, I want you to, what do you think? Do you think it's a gas station? Do you think we'll mine it? How far do you think the jump will be from the moon to Mars? When do you think we'll get to Mars and make the moon the first stop to Mars? Like some kind of space, like let's say a shipbuilding area.
Well,
all right, up to you.
Okay. This is a compounded question. I do think that if we have a base on Mars or on the moon, it will end up being some kind of gas refueling thing, so it'll make it cheaper than, because a lot of the big things about getting spaceships into space is the weight of the propellant as well. So it's kind of a catch-22. But I think they are working on making it cheaper to get into space, or smaller, to where you take a smaller craft into space and get on a larger craft if we're going to start going to Mars and stuff like that. But I think it'll definitely be some type of fueling station. Possibly at some point they're there'll probably be some type of shipbuilding set up, probably not on the moon, orbiting Earth. But I don't think mining the moon is a good idea. I mean, if they can do it safely, which there's no guarantee for that because we don't really know what we're doing, possibly we'll figure it out. But yeah, I just think mining the moon's a bad idea. That was a quick loaf.
Yeah, it wasn't a loaf.
Yeah.
How far, like, there's another question I want to ask you because we talked about it a little bit earlier, or you did. Let's say we get to Mars, we get to colonizing it. How far, let's say,
Yeah,
how far
it is.
How
You're
far away
welcome.
do you think that we're from a FTL drive, or at least maybe like a cryo sleep area to where we can go outside our? Do you think we have the technology already, or do you think,
I don't know.
are we on the cusp? Do you think it'll be another 100 years, 40 years, 50 years, whatever? What do you think? Do you think we'll make it outside our solar system at some point? Let's say within the next, by 2120.
I mean, maybe the FTL drives will never exist until they figure out some type of 0-point energy or something like that.
Which
Apparently,
that's why I said maybe it already exists.
well, according to that one doctor who's starting that research facility down in Austin to discover and then open source 0-point energy technology, it already has been discovered multiple times, and then the government comes in and murders them. Without that, though, there's just no way in hell. That's the one thing. Yeah, can you make a warp bubble? Mathematically, yes, but the problem is
The amount of energy you need for it.
like doesn't exist on the planet.
So do you
Like you
think
could
we're,
drain all the energy from the planet, and I don't think it'd be enough to create a warp bubble big enough for a ship, let alone go anywhere.
let's say, all right, I'm going to give you a scenario. Are we closer to a Dyson sphere around the sun or closer to an FTL drive? Hey, look at that. Matt's on.
I would say FTL. What's up, Matt? Hey, welcome to the show, buddy.
Did you catch the beginning?
No.
You're gonna want to go back and rewatch it.
You're going to watch that. Like the first scene, the very first.
We're gonna have to make some changes because it's just a horrible transition.
I didn't expect you on already. I thought you were going to be a little later.
I did too, but I'm here.
Hey, it seems like you're
You sound
super
so
excited to be here.
That's what I thought.
I'm here. So excited to be here with y'all. Oh, good.
Yeah, that's basically it. I bet the thing is about like fungi is it spreads really quickly.
We are
So that's what you need. You need to spread yourself out.
we are an
Hours.
insignificant fungi in a wet enough rock, but sooner or later we're gonna be that fungi all over the universe.
That's
Like the
right.
last
We're
of
gonna be the wet spot on the universe.
See what you did there. That was good. That was a good pivot.
Yes.
Gross. And that's where space depends were made. No, a Dyson sphere is like way off. I think you'd have to have 0-point energy, which you would have an FTL before you could ever construct a Dyson sphere around a star. And we're probably just dumb enough to put one around our own star.
That's what they do.
Yep.
We don't have a close enough star to us to, other than our star, unless there's one out there in a brown star somewhere.
Oh, that's just it. You'd have to leave our solar system. So you're going to have to develop FTL before you do that anyway. If they somehow figure out how to crack 0-point energy or come up with how to control gravity and create gravity fields, and stuff will accelerate pretty quick.
Yeah, we might have it. There was a scientist that went away exposing alien life. So,
Well, right there, Star Trek reference.
oh yeah,
There are a lot of Borg in this country. I am not one of them. I don't comply with shit. Just ask the lady at Target when I wouldn't wear my mask.
yeah. There you go.
Fuck mask.
What about you, Matt? What do you think about this whole moon thing? Do you think?
It's a moon.
Thanks. Do you think we'll have a base there? Do you think What do you think we'll do with that base? Think we'll mine it? You think it'll just be a pit stop for Mars? What's your overall feeling?
I don't know. We'll probably end up putting something there, but I don't think we're gonna go there as often as people are thinking we are. I mean, fuck, in 70 years we went twice. I don't know.
Well, it's because we stopped the program.
I think we went like 6 times to the moon.
Yeah, to actually go there, who knows?
I mean, I would ask, but you're the guy who would look. I had to look up like 3 things, and it was hard, and I didn't like it.
I don't know. I think we'll definitely put a place there where we could call it a base.
Well, it'd be like that movie Moon, where it's one dude.
One dude that we have a bunch of clones for.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we'll eventually put something on there to go to. As far as something hardcore or a pit stop, I think it's going to take years and years to eventually have something there. But nothing anytime soon.
Yeah, that's what we were discussing earlier. We're going to have to, in order to actually get real stuff moving in space, especially when you start talking about big stuff, we're going to have some kind of manufacturing capability orbiting the planet, not even on the moon.
I think we're going to need more resources.
Something a little bit bigger than the International Space Station.
Yeah.
That is gravity.
I mean, it'll be a huge effort just to actually colonize even Mars. I mean, just get anything anywhere. Because what we're doing, I think even like you were saying, the Dragon, whatever, Elon Musk ship, it's not that big. I mean, it's not huge. It's not like
it's the largest shuttle ever built, but it's still not that big when you think about you're stuck in that can for 6 months.
Yeah, and you got to take supplies and whatever else. I mean, it's an endeavor to where, and I don't know if we have the resources on Earth.
Was that a space shuttle reference?
Maybe.
The Endeavor.
Yeah.
I guarantee you Kevin was not making that reference.
I was not thinking that.
You just picked up on it.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I think you'd have to mine something somewhere to get enough resources to actually colonize these worlds or moons.
Well, you have to anyway, because this planet still needs resources for this planet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Space corn. Which is on our original colonizer shirt in our merch shop. Link in the description below.
Space corn?
Our shit.
Yeah, there's space corn on the shirt.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Corn.
With all this stuff going on.
Space corn.
Oh, who doesn't like space corn?
You got a koozie for everything.
It's.
Yes.
But I mean, are we truly on the cusp of a new frontier? Or is this just a nothing burger that will turn into a nothing burger? Is this actually going to drive us into space? Is this going to drive us to Mars? Is this going to drive us to the moons of Jupiter and the moons of Saturn?
Not for a long time. I think it'll make it so that we go out there more often than we have. But as far as going anywhere else, I don't see it happening anytime soon. I'm sure Trump would love to have us be like, oh, we went to the moon. Now let's go to fucking Mars, or let's go wherever we else need to go. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime in the near future. I think, we'll go to the moon maybe once or twice again in his presidency, but that's probably about it.
Like I was telling Josh, Elon Musk has written in his contract for SpaceX that he gets like $1 trillion bonus if he has 1 million people colonize on Mars.
Which by then will be like a drop in the bucket anyway. So,
yeah.
Thanks for the $5 tip.
Yeah.
If you're not making $1 trillion an hour, you're a poor.
Yeah.
Hopefully they reset the currency before we get to that point.
Yeah, no shit. There'll be moon bucks.
Moon bucks.
But Y'all ever hear the Arcadians of ancient Greece or the
Acadians. Yeah.
You got to click the magnifier.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Or the Jib Chut stories of the moon being brought here and ancient people here before the moon was. Yeah, that's what Moonfall was about.
Moonfall wasn't about that. Oh yeah,
the
kind of
moon
was.
came here.
No,
Yeah.
but I know what he's talking about. Or we don't know. I'm saying Chad,
They.
so he's a Chad.
They.
No, I do remember that ancient peoples don't mention the moon, which is weird because even if like you're making, drawings in caves and shit, some giant glowing orb in the sky is a pretty big.
So how do you know it's the sun or the moon when they drew a circle?
Well, because there would be different. It'd be a face, a smiley face.
Yeah.
Man on the moon. You just come out of a coma or something, or what? That's what the Egyptians did. Pretty sure.
They drew smiley faces on their.
No, I think they technically represent the sun as a full circle and the moon as a crested moon. I could be wrong,
With
but
little,
I think I'm
with
right.
little triangles, with little triangles on the outside of it.
That sounds like nerd math.
That's the sun. Triangles on the outside of a circle.
Yeah.
But no, I do. I know what he's talking about. I've seen a couple of different documentaries about that on how even I think Glenn Beck talks about it. How ancient peoples never mention the moon, which is kind of weird. How did ancient people survive without the moon? That was back in the giants' time.
Yeah.
They didn't need the moon because they're huge.
Huge.
They just created their own gravity, their own size to make the waves happen.
Like Peter Griffin with the apple.
I don't have anything else on the moon or Artemis Artemis is pretty awesome. I mean,
I want an explanation if we go back on why the moon shows signs and characteristics of being hollow.
yeah, and
There really isn't a good explanation for that.
yeah, why it lights up sometimes.
Why it what?
Why it, like when they ran that lander into it, how it rang like a bell for hours, kind of giving it a characteristic of being hollow and possibly metallic.
Oh,
I think
You didn't know about that?
Yeah, you missed our first moon show. Everybody should go back to our first moon episode. I think it was season 2.
That was a lot of time ago. It was an awesome
That was a long
episode,
time
though.
ago.
evil.
It was awesome.
It's his evil secret layer.
But
I'm
yeah,
just saying,
I mean, I think you
could
would have to
happen.
put some kind of sonar system through there, right? See what's in there.
Yeah, and I think they were trying to do that. I want to know, like, out of anything with going to the moon, that's what I want to know about. I want that
We don't
question
even-
answered.
We're not even quite sure what the core is in our own planet, so but it's
I
pretty.
thought we were pretty
dense.
confident it was iron.
They don't know for sure. That's just all a guess. No one actually knows what the center of the Earth is. It's pretty much a guess. So
So I've been lied to throughout my entire childhood.
yes, everything's a guess. It's hundreds of miles down. We have no idea through dense. Or we have no idea. We have nothing that can penetrate through to the core. to
Talk
actually
about
see
we got
what
that
it is.
giant spark plug thing that you shock the core with to cause earthquakes. It's not real.
Maybe it is. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But the Earth is so dense, we can't. So maybe the moon will be different because it's not as dense.
So here's what this says. When Apollo missions deliberately crashed lunar modules into the surface, the moon vibrated for an extended time. Unlike Earth, which is moist and dampens vibrations, the dry lunar crust allows seismic waves to travel through it for a long duration, creating a ringing sound.
Yeah, because it's hollow and there's a space station inside.
Hollow.
The moon's average density is lower than Earth's, but this is consistent with it having a smaller, less dense core, not a hollow void.
Whatever, they don't know.
They don't know. They don't know.
Tell you
It's all
one thing,
guess.
though. Your explanation on Earth kind of points back to the old Chad Jeets. Wet spot.
Yeah.
This is
Moist.
a wet spot.
Matt said moist.
It's very
Moist. Very moist.
Very moist.
It's not a bad word. It just sounds dirty, though, doesn't it?
It does sound.
Yeah.
It does sound
The
dirty.
dirtiest clean word ever.
Yeah, I think I'm excited for the future. I hope we do go to the moon. I hope we have base there. I hope we have a settlement there. I want to explore it, see what's there.
Yeah, I want to
If
go
it is,
moonwalk.
see if it is aliens or what the Bible call it, the
Anunnaki.
Yeah. See if they're there.
Oh yeah.
Could be. Like I said, they could just be watching us and be like, "Oh, time to go. These morons are fixing to say hello."
So I want to see what happens.
I agree.
Let's
I'm
piss
very
some
excited.
aliens off.
Obviously, more excited than
Yeah,
Matt
what
is
could
for
go
the
wrong?
future.
What could go wrong with
Come on.
pissing aliens off?
What could
So-
go wrong?
Absolutely nothing.
No,
apparently-
they'll probably welcome us. If they didn't get mad when we dropped something on them, then
Nephilim giants.
yeah.
They weren't the Anunnaki. Maybe they were. I can't remember.
No, the Anunnaki were like angels, but they were aliens.
Oh, maybe they're the ones that came
They're
down.
the one
and
they wanted gold.
was like,
wanted
"What's up,
gold."
ladies?" And then they had the Nephilim, and that's why
Yeah.
God sent the flood. I said no
Yeah.
hybriding.
No hybriding. So sounds all scientific.
Yeah, sounds legit.
But yeah, let's piss the aliens off. Let's see what happens. Fuck it.
I agree. All right, ready for winners and losers?
Let's go to winners and losers.
In my book, you're a winner too. I think you're a loser.
All right.
As always, we start with
Hold on.
Matt's gone.
Wow.
I'm bringing him
Is
back.
that depressing?
So, man,
Is
what,
that depressing here tonight?
Josh said Matt was his loser immediately by not having you here.
Yep. I am the loser of the week.
It's like I need to go back and change some stuff around here, so you guys just
See you
talk.
later.
But yeah, let's start off with the negative because we always want to end on a high note. So
Oh.
let's go with Matt. Do you have a loser?
I do have a loser. My loser is Rosa DeLauro, the representative from Connecticut, Miss Blue Clown. She got into a bit of a shouting match or pissing contest with the head of the EPA.
I have the video. You want to play
Yeah,
it?
go for it. Yeah.
Following the law, Section 202 of the Clean Air Act, where does it say anything about fighting global climate change? Loper Bright, Supreme Court case, you familiar with it?
No, I maybe others are. I'm not. But let me ask.
But
you
that's
this.
really important. As a member of Congress, Loper Bright says that we as an agency don't have the authority to get creative. If Section 202 of the Clean Air Act
No,
doesn't-
but you don't have. Excuse me. You do not have the right to
was
say
actually
climate
answering your
change
questions.
does not exist. That it's a hoax, and that's where this administration
I
is
understand
coming
you're
from.
upset that you don't know what Loper Bright is. Do you know what the major
You know,
policies doctrine is?
I'm upset because
You know what the
this
major
is-
policies doctrine is?
You know what, let me just
You're a
say this
member
to
of
you.
Congress. You should
You
know.
just
Do you
tell
want me
me.
to tell you what the two biggest
No,
Supreme
I
Court
want you to
cases
tell
are of the
me.
last few years?
This is what I want you
Michigan
to tell
versus
me.
EPA,
Whoa.
West Virginia versus EPA.
You know, you're here because you need money from us. So halt for the second and wait for the questions and answer the questions.
Well, I answered your question,
No, you
and you didn't
didn't.
like my answer because
did
you
not
don't know what
answer the
Loper Bright is.
question.
Actually, he
Because
was
you
trying
don't
to
know what the
lower their
major
budget.
policies doctrine is.
And what you want to do is to deny. You want
No,
to.
I actually read the law. I do my homework.
Really?
You're just somebody who likes to have the microphone on. You know what I have to do? I read the law.
No,
I
Mr.
read the
Chairman, I don't
Supreme
have to
Court
listen to
cases
this.
folks at the EPA is that you wanted to
I don't
fund
have
us.
to listen to this BS.
The BS.
Yeah.
You think I
she's
made
dumb.
up these cases?
I mean, that's all the Congress is anymore.
Yes.
It's a soundbite. It's trying to get a soundbite, and that's
Well, that's
Matt, you
another
saw
thing
the
he went
longer
off-
video.
Yeah.
Was it was he arguing to lower the budget and she was trying to raise it?
So he was arguing to lower the budget. She was basically saying, why are you abandoning us? Why are you abandoning the people when there's so much bad stuff happening in the climate? And what are you doing? And he was like, I'm just following the law because the law says that agencies can't really do much as far as the environment. So yeah, he was trying to lower the budget down, and then she said, why are you banning us? And then he read off all these lists of facts for her, said, hey, Biden didn't do shit. And we've got a lot more people. We've ticketed a lot more people for violations. We've imprisoned more people. We've gotten more money for that, like fines and stuff. We've gotten a lot more of that because Biden didn't fine anybody. I think it was 0.1 million or 0.1 billion dollars that Biden got for that. And then since January, the Trump administration has fined 10 million, I think is what or 10 billion is what I put down. So yeah, he was listing off all these facts and she was just like yelling at him and saying, shut up, you need to answer my question. He's like, I am answering your question. You just don't like the answer. And then he even, like you said, Kevin, he even called her out for just being someone who likes to talk and wants her soundbite. And he's like, I'm just not going to give it to you.
But he made a lot of his own.
Yeah. It's like when you're saying stupid things, I'm going to tell you, you're being stupid. And then do you have the video when she just she like raised a cup and was saying some kind of poison. I can't remember the name of it. And she was just saying words because she didn't know how to argue with him. So she said some kind of poison like, oh, this is important. He's like, what are you saying? Are you saying that you want to inject it? Well, as the head of the EPA, I would say keep that out of your body. Don't drink it. Don't do it. And she said, maybe you should, to the EPA director, basically telling him to go poison himself.
Jesus.
Is that one of the ones you sent us?
I'm pretty sure I sent it.
Well, I can edit it in while Kevin's talking about his.
I'll
Yeah.
well, one, I want to comment on this because these are the people running our country. So you fucking morons, and I'm talking to everybody out there, you're electing these people in. So that's on you. The fact that you have to watch your dumbassery in full display here. This is on people of like California. Is that where she's from?
Connecticut.
Oh, even worse. She's an East Coaster. She's a 99-year-old. She's like Chuck. She's Chuck Grassley. She's Chuck Grassley with purple hair.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
what the fuck it is. So, and Connecticut, I would say you're even worse than Iowa. Way to go. You did this.
She is super old.
Yeah. But she's got purple hair, so, hip. Jesus. I'm just saying. How do you elect a clown show like that?
Over and over again.
I just don't get it. All right, I'll do my loser, because mine will be short. I'm doing the NCAA because they want to raise the tournament limit to 76 teams. NCAA tournament. It's obviously just a cash grab. I think 64 teams was perfect. Then we went the 4-team playoff or 16, whatever the hell it is, Dayton. So this is all just a cash grab. It's pathetic. They say it's for the mid-majors. It's not going to be for any mid-majors. What you're going to get is you're going to get barely above 500 Power 4 teams into the NCAA tournament, and the mid-majors will still be left out. So this is obviously a cash grab. College sports is slowly being eroded into something I don't like. It's not about the students. It's not about the sport. Like everything else, money has ruined college sports.
Yes, it has. If it's the other one you sent, it's too big to email, but I can play the audio.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
I made up West Virginia versus EPA. I made up Michigan versus EPA.
Whoa is right.
Is this it?
What are you doing? Why
Wait,
are you helping the looters?
We're not going to get any very far by talking on
But
on top of each other so that no one can hear.
Let's
If you ask
see.
a question, you have to give.
Seeing if I can see her pick. Wait. Can't look.
Question I don't have an answer.
Oh, so what, you want me to start over with the last question? What's your question? You have a new one?
My question to you is in what is going on in our streets today. with regarding flooding, what's going on with our air quality, what is happening with in the
I
Antarctic.
think our air quality is better.
How do you abandon what the EPA's
I agree.
duties are to protect Americans? And because, in fact,
Remember when LA was
given
just a
the way you
smog-ridden
have dealt
city?
with the with the budget,
Yeah. Trying to see if she's. Because these are the only 2 videos I got with her in it.
I thought I sent another one.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like she lifts the cup on that one. I'm sorry, Matt.
No, it's fine. I should have sent you the right video.
You may have lost it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if Matt can find it, then maybe send it over. But right now, Josh, who's your loser?
My loser is, ironically, which you'll find out later, is DOJ for bringing up those weak-ass charges on the Comey indictment over the 8647 thing. I think it's a piece of shit, and I think he obviously probably broke quite a few laws, and he should go to prison. That's not how it's going to do it.
No, but did you see they also seized his assets from all his book sales because they say he did it to promote his book?
Well, that's just it. There's so many other things that he did that they know he did that I would think would build a stronger case than him sharing a picture on Instagram.
Yeah.
To where I don't know. It's kind of like, is it? Are you listening to a video?
Yeah, he's probably trying to find the
No.
video.
No, I found the video. I just sent it to you guys.
Oh, okay. But, no, like Al Capone killed a bunch of people and ended up going in for tax evasion. I get you got to get him for what you can get, but it's like this is the first one fell apart. This one seems even weaker. It's like find the crime, find the if he committed a crime, find the evidence, and actually because he's a piece of shit. I think he probably half-ass committed treason to where I think he could get in trouble for it. So I mean, I don't know. That's just me. What do you think, Kevin?
What do I think? We'll see what I think here in a minute, because I think this is weak sauce for Comey. I mean, technically, you can't threaten a president's life, regardless how you do it. That's a real thing.
There's a Supreme Court case about somebody threatening, I think it was LBJ, saying that, I don't know if he was in the military or if he was going to be in it again, but if he was in the military, had a gun, was around LBJ, he would shoot him. He said that. And the Supreme Court ruled and said that basically it's protected. So that's why I think it's just weak. It almost seems like they're arbitrarily trying to go after people, and it's just like, cool, go after bad people, but
let's get them for what they did. Yeah, for things they've done.
Yeah, like being a piece of shit, going to prison because you're too tall.
Matt, what do you think?
I don't know enough about what you're talking about, so I don't know.
You know that 8647 picture?
No.
From James, seashells to James Comey's. Oh, look what I found on the beach. And 86 is like gangster talk for murder.
Now I remember what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
The DOJ is going after him for that picture.
Good.
I just think there could be
so
much more. I'm just waiting for that. Oh, there it is.
No, you don't.
I mean, they did go after him for more, but the grand jury didn't.
Rude.
Go through with it. So
very rude.
Did you get that video or?
Yeah, I'm uploading it now.
Okay. You want Matt to do his winner, or you want to just have me continue to?
I would almost think that Matt's winner would be the EPA director.
It is.
Perfect. This works right into it.
For this guy and other people he talked to.
It's Lee Zeldin, right? Isn't that his name?
Lee Zeldin, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I sent you another video of him dealing with somebody else.
Let's see.
But he basically said this guy was trying to talk to him about money and morality of everything. And he's like, I'm not really going to take moral lesson or morality lessons from people that are in white only country clubs.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
All right, so here's the one you just sent me.
Glyphosate.
Is that your question? I'd say don't. If your cup was filled with glyphosate, I'm telling you, as the administrator of EPA, don't drink it.
Thank you so much for agreeing to what we need to
I don't know what the
do
question
all
was.
along.
You're holding up a cup saying glyphosate.
You know,
Don't drink it. Don't inject it.
maybe you should try doing that.
She looks
Excuse
like
me.
the Crypt Keeper.
Okay, I'm going to move on to a second question, Mr. Chairman. Well, it wouldn't
Do you
have
think
been
there's a
so
coffin
long.
behind her? They just like shove her
You know,
back
it-
into
it's-
at the end of the.
interesting.
Yeah, we come with facts.
I'm not
We
gonna
have
lie, I
answers.
thought she was a dude when I first saw her.
I thought she was a skeleton.
Wouldn't that be threatening a government official?
I thought somebody's pantomiming or whatever it is, and like somebody with strings and stuff just controlling a fake skeleton and like Halloween decoration that they put a wig on.
Oh, she does look. Well, I thought
but
that.
it
I
is
mean,
100%
she looks ridiculous.
Yes.
You think they're gonna bring up charges, Matt?
Fuck no. No,
Probably
because
not.
they would have said something to her then. The only thing the main guy was saying is like, okay, let's just move on.
Well, now she's starting to threaten people's lives. Let's just move on. She's old. She's old and confused.
Yep.
That's
All
got to
right.
be a. Hold on now, but we got to stop making these excuses for people in Congress and the government alone. Is because they're old is not an excuse for anything. How about we just stop electing old bastards and old women and old sons of bitches and just let's just let's get the
all the
geriatrics
old
out of
people.
there.
Yeah.
How about that?
It's their bedtime. Yeah.
Jesus.
Let's see. I'm gonna do my winner
John?
real quick.
Yes, it's
just
your turn.
before my.
Being Matt said Lee Zeldin, so
That's a good winner. That guy's a good dude. New
Yeah.
York would have been smart to elect him governor, but they're stupid and they're getting everything they deserve. My winner is 6-year-old Safi Sanford from the UK. Had Leber's congenital amaurosis. She was basically born blind and had a one-time gene therapy and gave her sight back. So I actually went around looking for a happy story to make it my winner.
nice. That's awesome. That is awesome, though.
So
So
she had a gene therapy and she got her sight back. So I think that's pretty cool. Good
that
for
is
her.
pretty cool. Good for her. That is awesome.
So she's my winner for getting her sight back, and the people that developed the therapy that helped her get her sight back are also winners.
Yes, they
Happy
are.
winner.
Happy winner. We actually have a happy winner. So good on that.
I'm trying to do better, America. I'm trying.
Good job, Josh. Proud of you.
Yeah, mine's not nearly as happy, but I mean, it's there.
There.
I picked the DOJ, weirdly. I think they are doing better since Bondi has been ousted and we have the new person in. They went after Fauci's senior advisors over COVID stuff. Obviously, they can't go after Fauci yet because he still has that lifetime pardon or whatever the hell he did.
Well,
So-
pardon up to the point. He's pardoned up to the point of the pardon being signed, which I'm still thinking they're challenging that in court because I don't know how the hell that's
I'm sure
legal.
they are. So I think they're doing everybody right below Fauci, and they're putting him in prison for. I think. Well, they're indicting him for. They destroyed a bunch of evidence of the origins of COVID, like because they knew from the beginning.
Like the location of the cave
yeah, like the location of the lab. Yeah,
in the cave.
the Wuhan Institute of Biology, whatever. Virology, I don't know. But yeah, so they indicted them for destroying a bunch of evidence about COVID and stuff. So hopefully it goes somewhere. Also, DOJ doing other stuff we'll talk about in Happenens of the Week. But I think the DOJ is now actually moving in the right direction. Hopefully doing stuff that actually matters instead of just talking on Fox News.
Do you think we're ever going to get a? Well, I think the interim attorney general really wants the job. So,
Yeah.
do you think we're ever going to get an apology from all the people that called us liars and fake newsers
I don't know.
over the COVID stuff? You know, now that it's coming out that it was all true.
Nobody
That,
likes to apologize anymore about anything.
That's why we need to bring back public shaming. That shirt's available at our merch shop. Link in the description below.
We got banned on YouTube. Well, we had our episode banned on YouTube.
Yeah, it was our first hard strike.
No.
Oh.
And it was about monkeypox, but we talked about COVID half the time and said all the things you weren't allowed to say.
Yeah.
AKA the truth.
Yeah. I basically went on a rant.
Yeah, it was Kevin.
Boy.
I was like, you know what? This is bullshit. I'm gonna dispute this. I went back and watched. And like, nope.
Nope.
Because if you dispute it and lose, it's like you get 2 strikes. I'm like, yeah, just go ahead. You want to check out the monkeypox video? Head on over to Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble didn't ban it, so I would still suggest everybody go to Rumble, but maybe not for the live. I think live works better on X, and
It hasn't paused once on my end here today.
maybe it's better now.
Yeah, I've been live monitoring it just to see what it's done. I don't know if that was a browser thing, but it's been rolling strong.
Strong.
Here's looking at you, buddy. That's right. I like to watch myself on as many screens as possible while we're doing the show.
Yeah.
Sometimes
get
there's
through-
3 or 4.
Imagine. I got there.
We-
Right there.
Yeah.
Did we get Josh? Did you do your winner? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
How could you forget my winner? It was actually a nice, heartwarming story, you dick.
Good. Wow.
Yeah.
I tend to
Depends how much
I tend to
we pay
drown
attention.
out the goodness in this world and just be sad and dark all the time.
Well, I guess that
Hater.
means it's time for the Trump truth then.
Yes,
Matt,
Trump
you're in
truth.
for-
well,
you're in for a
it's not
treat.
really a Trump truth. It's a manifesto from a person trying to kill Trump. So
Yeah, it pertains to Trump.
it's the
We all
full
get a-
manifesto. So this is going to take a minute.
We all get to listen to Kevin try to read. Have
Yeah.
fun. Trump truth.
Trump truth.
Yo, it's the Trump Truth segment. What he say? It's what he say. Like it or hate it. You know what he's thinking. Or do you? Trump Truth.
So here's the manifesto from the person who tried to kill Donald J. Trump at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. It starts with, "Hello, everybody." So I may have given a lot of people surprise today. Let me start off by apologizing to everyone whose trust I abused. I apologize to my parents for saying I had an interview without specifying it was for Most Wanted. I apologize to my colleagues and students for saying I had personal emergency. By the time anyone reads this, I probably most certainly do need to go to the ER, but can hardly call that a self-inflicted status. I apologize to all the people I traveled next to, all the workers who handled my luggage, and all the other non-targeted people at the hotel who I put in danger by simply being near. I apologize to everyone who was abused and or murdered before this, to all those who suffered before I was able to attempt this, to all who may still suffer after, regardless of my success or failure. I don't expect forgiveness, but if I could have seen any other way to get this close, I would have taken it. Again, my sincere apologies. On to why I did this, I am a citizen of the United States of America. What my representatives do reflects on me. And I am no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes. Well, to be completely honest, I was no longer willing a long time ago, but this is the first real opportunity I've had to do something about it. While I'm discussing this, I'll also go over my expected rules of engagement. Probably in a terrible format, but I'm not military, so too bad. Administration officials, not including Mr. Patel, they are targets prioritized from highest ranking to lowest. Secret Service, they are targets only if necessary, and to be incapacitated non-lethally if possible. AKA, I hope they're wearing body armor because I center mass with shotgun messes up people who aren't. Hotel security, not targets if at all possible, aka unless they shoot at me. Capitol Police, same as hotel security. National Guard, same as hotel security. Hotel employees, not targets at all. Guests, not targets at all. In order to minimize casualties, I will also be using buckshot rather than slugs, less penetration through walls. I would still go through most everyone here to get to the targets I would still go through most everyone here to get to the targets if it were absolutely necessary, on the basis that most people chose to attend the speech by a pedophile, rapist, and traitor and are thus complicit. But I really hope it doesn't come to that. And that's it. That was the manifesto from, the retard.
Trump Truth segment. What he say is what he say. Like it or hate it. You know what he's thinking. Or do you? Trump Truth.
You want to just jump into or Happenens?
Well, Happens Week brought to you by...
Elevate your cook with Yummy Tummy barbecue sauces. Founded in Amarillo, Texas by Quad City Iowans, we craft every bottle with whole ingredients like ripe peaches and zesty jalapenos. Our pride, simple, easy-to-read ingredients delivering bold, smoky, and tangy flavor. Visit YummyTummyBBQ.com and pick the sauce and or sauces that's best for you and taste the honest Yummy Tummy difference. Use promo code LOSTCOMMON for 10% off your first order.
What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening? What is happening?
What is happening, Kevin?
I just want to ask you guys, what did you think about the White House correspondent dinner shooter? What do you think of that manifesto? The fact that the Secret Service just let him run by for like 60 feet was weird. Break down what you guys thought of the whole ordeal.
Well, that whole ordeal, it just baffled me. One, yeah, how Secret Service let anybody by. I mean, I know he was in the hotel, but normally with Secret Service, I've been around some Secret Service members, and it wasn't for the president. It was just because some other big representative or somebody was in the area that had to have Secret Service, and everybody got checked. They got made sure they knew everybody was, what they had on them, everything like that. And to let this guy, they were just nonchalantly just doing whatever. And then I saw another video where I think Fox reporters said the people at the door were just hotel workers. They were just two random female hotel workers, not even Secret Service. So I don't understand how you could get that lax with so many people there, so many important people there, how security can be that lax. It just didn't make sense to me when it happened.
Josh?
Yeah, I was hearing people talking. There's like 3 or 4 checkpoints you go through before you even get to the hotel. I think he might have been a guest there or something like that, which is how
the day before.
Close. Here's the problem, though. So there's so much security there. I don't think the guys are even like ready for something to happen. And that's how that guy was. Because, I mean, that guy was bolting like I don't know if I have that video or not. I was going to put it in there, but
here's the thing.
I don't.
He checked in the day before. What if he had a bomb?
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't check him. They didn't check his bags. I mean, it was 24 hours earlier. Like, he checked in with a bag of guns.
Well, it's like the Vegas shooter. It's like there was plenty of stuff on that. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Well, that was
like no one said anything. The guy had a small armory up in his bedroom. Like he could have armed 20 guys.
That was impossible for shoot how many bullets he shot in the amount of time he did with this one guy.
But yeah, I know that the Secret Service has a zero fail mission or whatever. But I'm thinking Secret Service probably isn't the cream of the crop as far as federal agents go. But yeah, I think the reason why he was able to get as far as it is because they just don't think anything's going to happen. It's the same thing with Butler. Like, even though Butler's a little weird because like there's no way where that guy took the shot would have been a perfect place to post up a counter sniper. Well, that's not put one there or watch the roof at all. But that's what I think is people being laxed. I mean, here's a video of Trump talking when it happened. Does that go? Are you getting the fish? No, I hate fish. Is that going to be a Big Mac?
You going to be on camera tomorrow? That's looking at.
He said he had a pretty good roast going.
I saw a video from behind Sam on the other side of the camera.
Yeah, his thing was not the best, but
You heard the gunshots like 30 seconds, 40 seconds before they even got him out.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, those were the Secret Service gunshots.
Yeah, but still, any gunshots you would think.
Yeah, then the guys come out.
They didn't even. They were
kitted out.
like, "Oh, what is that? What's going on?"
I mean, I get why they did it, but the guys come out kitted out and just, flag the shit out of everybody with their rifles.
Now, I don't know if you guys know this or maybe Matt's look it up, but the Secret Service used to be under the Department of Treasury. I don't know if it still is. Is it Department of Homeland Security now, or is it still the Department of Treasury?
No, it's mostly Treasury.
They haven't been paid though in a couple months.
Yeah, I thought that was DHS because.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. They need to move back then. Because the Secret Service investigates counterfeit stuff.
Yeah,
that's what they were mainly made for. Yeah.
Yeah. Then they were like, "Hey, while you guys are protecting the old counterfeit stuff, you should also take the life of the president under your scope as well."
I mean, what'd you guys think about the manifesto?
Well,
Matt.
Matt, you give your.
I don't know.
What did you think of the delivery?
The delivery was excellent.
Yeah, it was not.
It's like a chorus of angels.
Now, it doesn't help that I have a cold going on.
One might say it's magical.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Matt.
I don't know. Trying to think. I don't know. It's just the ramblings of an idiot. I don't know why you would. I don't know what to think. Every time something like this happens and they have a manifesto or they have some reasoning behind it, I just call everything bullshit because fucking psycho to even try to do something like this. And if he says, so it's like, oh, I don't want to hurt the Secret Service or I don't want to hurt all these innocent people, then don't fucking do anything.
Well, you will because they chose to be there, Matt. They chose to be there.
Yeah, whatever. Just bitch about it like the rest of us and go on with your day. Life sucks. Wear a helmet and keep on keeping on. That's what I say.
Got to keep yourself safe from those raining cows. That'll make more sense if you tune in every week for that special little music video. I think the manifesto proves that the guy actually did it and it's not fake.
Yeah.
Because only a left-wing dipshit would start a manifesto.
You don't think it was a psyop?
There, you know what? I could have entertained the small percentage of it being a psyop until you read the manifesto. Only a left-wing dipshit would spend the first half of it apologizing and then saying all the people he doesn't want to hurt, and then like that rambling bullshit. That was real. That guy got indoctrinated and radicalized by all the stupid shit coming out of the media, and that was a real attempt on not just the president. I think he was kind of going after everybody, but
everybody that he could up there.
Yeah, that is not a fake manifesto letter. It is way too beta bullshit left wing to be fake.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a Caltech graduate. He was an engineer for a while. Then he was been a substitute teacher for a while too. So in California,
maybe the fact that he couldn't land a solid teaching gig is what put him over the edge. I don't know.
But what was your guys' reaction to the reaction from the left?
Oh, you mean like this stuff? Old Steve Miller going to his comfort zone.
What is that? I can't see what that.
That would be Stephen Miller, top senior aide. See, I did it to Matt. I did it to Kevin this time.
Yeah. Way to go.
Kevin pays so little attention, he didn't even know he was off the screen.
Didn't even know.
Here, Matt, let me give you a look at the picture one more time. And then it'll correct to Kevin. Maybe.
Look at the hand.
Look at the hand.
Ah,
So, but the circle in the background, people think that that's Trump standing back there watching it. It's like, yeah, if Trump was bald, and then some guy, because someone said, "Do you see anything weird about this? Is that Trump?" I'm like, "Is Trump bald?" And some guy's like, "Trump looks bald," and certain lighting. I'm like, if you think that's Trump,
the fuck up.
yeah, I was like, he went through this whole thing explaining it. I'm like, if you think that's Trump, I got oceanfront property in Arizona to sell you. And some guy's like, fuck off, it was Trump.
Really?
Yeah, people think that's Trump. It's like, you guys are morons.
Yeah. Tell me about this property, though. I'm really interested.
yeah, I know.
I mean,
really want the property.
That's got to be worth a lot.
Damn.
No, but like, that's what I told him. I was like, look, yeah, okay, so in certain lighting, he might look bald. That's not the lighting. That's not him. That is probably, if you track it back, the bald Secret Service agent who rushed them out, and they did knock him over on the way out the door.
Yeah.
Like on the way off the stage, he fell over. But they're all saying that this was fake because it gives them an excuse to build his ballroom.
But I mean,
Which is basic. It sounds like it's going to be like a fallout shelter with windows.
yeah. And also they're going to have like the correspondence center there. And, randos can't just get a room and put a bomb in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a video that Don Lemon, I don't know how he was there, why he was there. I figured after his last fuck up with the church, he would
probably came in there with a bunch of protesters.
Probably. He was there, and he took a picture of Kash Patel, or a video, and be like, why is he not doing anything? He's the director of the FBI, and he's just sitting there. It's like, well, idiot. He's actually doing his job because that's the job for Secret Service and the military and everybody else who's there, not him. What the fuck is he going to do? I don't get it. He's doing what he's supposed to do and just kind of chilling and letting the people that's job it is figure it out.
Yeah. And I thought, there's no way it's going to be a psyop, because if it's a psyop, you wouldn't let the guy live.
Yeah.
There ain't no way. You can't let somebody, oh, shit, this was a bad idea. I don't care how much money they gave me. I don't like this, because he's going to jail for life. Like, there's no, I mean, that's it. He's going to jail for life. So, yeah, he's going to be a prison bitch. If I don't care how much anybody gives me, I'm not getting raped in prison for any amount of money. So there ain't no fucking way. Maybe if I was a Californian, that'd be different. I don't know. But
I don't know what their jam is or what they're into. I'm just knowing that I'm not.
Not doing it. Not gonna do it.
Yeah, to where, his family's like, yeah, he's been ranting shit for a while now on Blue Sky. So,
Kevin, I feel like you should get a Blue Sky account and monitor what's going on over there.
There's no way I can handle being on Blue Sky.
I'd done bad to it, but I'm afraid he'd become radicalized.
There ain't no way. I'd be talking so much shit. I'd be kicked off in 2 days.
Well, yeah. Well, you probably wouldn't pass some kind of weird questionnaire that's got trick questions in it to even join it. I'm sure, starts getting into how many chromosome combinations are there?
Do you think a man can be a woman? Nope. All right, you can't be on here.
Banned
for life.
And they're going to find out where you live and post it.
No, they were about that Stephen Miller thing, too, other than it was just funny that his hand happened to go where it went.
He's protecting the vital organs.
They were saying, is he using his wife as a human shield? And I'm like, pretty sure the person behind him is a Secret Service agent channeling them out of the room, which means he put his wife forward farthest away from the threat. But it's just, every time something like this happens, it gets so annoying seeing all the knee-jerk bullshit conspiracy theories.
It's always like a still photograph. Like they're picturing, they're just making shit up from a still photograph.
Yeah, if you want a couple frames more, does his hand grip? Or is it just like an obstacle illusion?
Or is it like
Where
circle?
is his actual wife? Two people
Is it
behind him.
Is it a caressing motion?
Like, wait a second, that's not his wife.
Yeah, isn't she over on the other side of the table?
Yeah, he pushed her down.
He's like, get out of here! Give me the one with me.
That's probably it.
This is mistress.
You
Yeah.
see the reporter stealing booze off the table?
What?
Yeah, there were videos, and I guess somebody was talking about how horrible of an event it was and how terrifying, when what they were filming was reporters stealing booze and drinking and just having fun and smiling and laughing while they're trying to say how horrific and touched everybody was.
That's
now.
because it's
like,
all fucking virtue signaling and bullshit. No one's.
Yeah, reporters are grabbing bottles of champagne and whatever else was there.
Yeah, no one in freaking Washington's real. So whatever they say, just take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Well, and
They're
they're
all
accusing the press secretary, Caroline Levitt, of saying that another reason why it's fake is she says, shots going to be fired, look out. When anyone with half a brain knows she's talking about, because the correspondence center is basically just a giant roast.
Yeah.
That she was talking about him talking shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, people are retarded. So,
just
I mean, that's
lazy.
it. So people are they're not even good with their conspiracy theories anymore.
Yeah.
Who is the guest host supposed to be?
You know, I don't know.
They usually have a comedian.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably Trump. He's like, I'll do it. I do everything else.
Do it myself.
Next story, Kevin.
More than 20 places in Minneapolis were raided by federal agents. The Leering Center for about fraud. Leering Center, a bunch of those Somali daycare places. Tim Walz also took credit for it, even though he had nothing to do with it. So
Cash Patel.
This is also why I think the DOJ is doing a little better since Bondi's gone, because they're actually doing stuff with fraud. I don't know if this is because of the fraud czar Vance or.
She had all the dominoes lined up, Kevin. She was going to do it, but then she got fired. The very next day, she was going to do it.
The next day.
The very next day. Apparently, somebody in Congress is suing her, too, for contempt. Or charging her with contempt.
What are you guys' thoughts on the raids? Because, I mean, they're also looking into, did anybody in, Minneapolis or Minnesota's government know about it, profit from it? I mean, do you think anything will come from these raids? And what do you think of, Tim Walz taking credit for them?
Well, I think it would have meant more if it were, 3 months ago, when it actually was first put out that this was happening. I don't know. I think it's good that they're doing the raids, that they're actually looking into it. But yeah, I just think it's too little, too late for some of them, because they've had so long to be like, oh shit, we should get our stuff in order or get the fuck out of here. So I don't find anything out.
I don't know if you. I mean, I don't want to denigrate a whole group of people, but Somalians are not known for their smarts.
Banana and rice.
I understand that, but with people telling them, hey, you should probably get the fuck out of here before they start doing the raids.
I don't know where they go. I think, federal investigations move slow anyway, so they probably had people, I would assume, quite swiftly after that, because I guarantee after that story dropped, there's probably documents getting deleted, servers trying to get wiped, because there's no way in hell you have that much fraud without the people in the government knowing. Now, some people, I mean, like those twin girls, those twin sisters that were defrauded the government of over $300 million because they're like, hey, let's save money by you just submit your invoice and a computer cuts you a check. So they were charging $65,000 for a washer. So they possibly could have been something like that, but there were whistleblowers telling them about it. So I hope they do find it, because there's no way in hell people in the Minnesota government did not know about it.
Yeah.
No way in hell. And I would be very surprised if Wall's hands were dirty, just because that dude has nothing. He's technically homeless once he's no longer a governor. Like, I'm sure he can get an apartment with all that Somali banana and rice money.
Banana and rice.
But like, he doesn't own anything. So I could see that guy definitely being shady. And he just has that kind of greasy, shady thing. Like, when they asked him to be vice president, he should have been like, no, I do not want to be in the spotlight at all.
Yeah.
But then you look at Eric Swallowswell. I mean, the dude's got all this baggage, and they're dumb enough and ignorant enough and delusional enough to be like, yeah, it's fine. I'll run for governor, president, whatever. I can do whatever I want.
I mean, that's the thing. They think they can get away with anything. So until they stop getting away with shit, you know?
Yeah.
I need to re-download that Bill Cosby thing. That was that's a good one. We'll put that on the show.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny that Walls was like, I kind of directed it, and you know.
And then Cash comes out and is like, no.
Cash pretty much said, no, you had nothing to do with this. You might be part of it.
Yeah.
So, you might want to just shut the fuck up.
Just
shut the fuck up. But I thought it was good. I mean, that was like $19 billion. So far, California, I think they found at least like $160 billion in fraud.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I mean, every state, I guarantee it has it, because there are people that take advantage of programs. But like, when you're talking about money that high, that much money, that's like people, not just like the people on the receiving end making money. That there's got to be a chain.
Yeah, that's not a missed receipt.
No, that there's a line of people getting money from that. So I don't know. Hope a lot of assholes go to jail, and maybe these states won't be so fucking broke.
All right. Yeah. Well, the last story I have is the UAE is leaving OPEC and OPEC Plus, which I don't know what OPEC Plus is exactly. So, but
it's the premium gas. Well, mid-grade.
No ethanol in that.
That's where the mid-grade gas comes from.
But is this the start of the fall of OPEC?
I think so. I think the UAE leaving, like I said, I think we should get the hell out of it. I don't think anybody should tell us. They artificially inflate the cost of oil by restricting. Like, the UAE got out because they want to produce more. Like, the quotas the OPEC sets is a cap. It's not a minimum. And that's how they control the price of oil. If people were able to produce what they wanted, gasoline would be cheap. Energy would be way cheaper. We're paying out the ass. Now, granted, I get it. Exploration is expensive for new stuff, but I think we should get out of it too. Now, Trump's, buddies with the Prince of Saudi Arabia, and they're the ones who would really be fucked if
they run OPEC.
But I think he'll pretty much do whatever Trump tells him to do, though, either. Because, I mean, and I don't know, like, if we needed oil in the market and I went to Saudi Arabia and said, hey, you need to produce more, raise the quota levels, and they said, no, I'm like, cool, we're out. Now, you probably couldn't have done that under Biden just because he kind of handicapped, we had higher production, but production amounts go up every year. Percentage-wise, it was like flat, but if you take in the amount that it goes up every year, but
yeah, we have to refine more oil if we want
to. Well, yeah, we definitely need to build more refineries, but it's like we're the largest consumers on the planet, so it's like next to China, I guess, for oil, but we're big enough to like, no, you're going to produce more or we're out, and you can deal with it. You can deal with that. But I thought we were buddies. Oh, we're buddies. Oh, fuck.
Is this the first time anybody's ever left OPEC?
I have no idea. No, I don't think it is. The first major country.
The first major oil producer.
The first male company walked out the door, and that's why it's all going to shit. You sexist bastard.
It's all ladies from here.
Irony's male.
Josh, you had a couple stories, didn't you?
I do. I got this one. It's pretty fucked up. Amanda Flores pleaded guilty to Animal Smash videos productions.
What?
Apparently, she paid hundreds of thousands of dollars out to pay people to basically film torturing monkeys, and then she would upload them to black internet sites so people could get their rocks off because people are fucking gross and disgusting.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What is wrong with?
I am done with the internet.
Like, it's like, apparently it's like horrendously violent deaths of monkeys is what she
Jesus Christ.
pays a lot of money to have people do. And a lot of people apparently just drink that shit up on the internet. It's fucking gross.
Fuck.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that.
They did bring the firing squad back, right?
I think we need to. Or, like
I
we were
think
talking
they
about
did.
last
I think
week,
they
the
did.
electric chair, but turned down a bit.
What?
Yeah, bring back, make it a mandatory old Sparky, but you turn the amperage down so it takes longer.
Oh. No, but I'm pretty sure the DOJ, they did bring back the firing squad.
I mean, that's
That was
fine.
one of the things.
I know there's states that have it, so.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't even bring up, if you're talking, we can't hear you, Kevin. You
Kevin
messed something
talking?
up.
Yeah. Kevin, are you talking?
Nope, can't hear you. Still can't hear you.
Still can't.
You touched
You're
something.
doing a lot of this, but all we're hearing is
What
this.
could you have possibly have done to mess up your audio?
Did you unplug it?
After thorough testing your computer, you observe that chosen resolution. That has nothing to do with it. Let's see.
This is why we can't have nice things, Kevin.
I know. Kevin ruins everything.
God damn it.
Let's try this.
Nope.
There you go. Don't
You hear
touch
me?
anything. Yeah, I fixed it.
What was it?
Your
Did you
fucking
mute me?
your thing got pushed back over to default.
Why?
I don't know. You did something.
I didn't do anything. I didn't even touch anything.
All right. So what do you think of this? You didn't even bring this up.
But
I'm pretty sure that's real.
Oh, yeah.
That is not AI.
What is that? I have it on small.
Apparently, the 6 conservative justices that said that breaking up congressional districts purely based on race is unconstitutional. Therefore, they are Klansmen.
yeah, they're racist for not saying that you can't do something by race.
Okay.
But no, real quick, I want to jump back. I thought the best death penalty for that woman should be whatever the most horrific death was of a monkey video happens to her.
I agree with that.
Oh, remember the second Hunger Games when there's that when they're on the island and there's a bunch of
Ooh,
monkeys
yeah.
there?
Oh, yeah. Or she dies by monkey.
Yeah, die by monkey.
Drop her
Put her
down
in
in.
on for a little bit.
Where are the
Yes.
silverbacks at? Is that South America or Africa? I think it's South America, isn't it?
Africa.
Do we have gorillas
Where are gorillas?
down in South America?
I don't know.
They're in a jungle. But
tropical and subtropical forests of equatorial Africa.
yeah.
Africa. Oh,
Okay, send her over there. Just drop her off in the middle of the jungle.
yeah.
Have fun.
With like all the worst pheromones that you definitely shouldn't have on.
Yes. The Supreme Court struck down redistricting by race. Technically, Louisiana has to redraw its map immediately. Texas's and Florida's map get pushed through because, they were held up by they're racially, I don't know, not whatever the hell this is. They weren't done with specific race reasons. So what this did was if any schlub who's in a district that was drawn out by race, any whatever dude says, "Hey, I don't want to be in this district. I'm going to sue for it because I'm underrepresented because let's say you're a white guy. You're like, I'm underrepresented because this was drawn out for, black specific, racial reasons. You can sue the state government. They would have to draw almost immediately because Supreme Court already ruled on it. So
I think
basically,
it would have to be kind of a weird looking district though. Like if it's a squared off district.
But I mean, there's already written, they like when you redistrict, they had to write like, hey, this was redistrict because of this reason.
Oh.
I mean, most of them, they can't just redistrict for no reason. It's either by population or by race or.
So what you're saying
whatever.
is we might keep the house.
Yeah. So far, the lowest projections is by 20, for this midterm would be like a 10 seat gain by Republicans, but up to 40. Depending on what lawsuits happen, when the lawsuits actually go through, when the redistricting is drawn. So it actually could happen to where Democrats win, but they don't get sworn in because there might be a lawsuit pending or something to where they'd have to do a re-election anyways.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, I'm down with it. I think it is unconstitutional. It's fucked up. They do a lot of stuff that they say is in the interest of diversity, equity, inclusion, and all they're doing is rounding people up into groups and segregating people.
Yes.
If you look at what the left's
ridiculous.
doing, that's exactly what they're doing, and they think they're so great.
Not cool, bro.
Look at Kevin just leaving. You know what? Like, yeah, no,
Am I
I'll
on
say this
mute or
one
am I muted or no?
No, you're talking. I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Problem is, when he leaves like that, I got to scroll all the way back up to the top. There we go. Can't have empty chairs like that, man. It's not professional.
Can't believe it.
So yeah, there's a lot of people pissed off about that, and it's all the same shit. Racism, racism, racism. Did you hear about him finding 328 years worth of lithium imports in the Appalachians?
No. What
Yep,
was that?
apparently that's a thing, which is a pretty big deal for us. So 328 years worth of lithium deposits or imports, like what we would take. Well, we import every year. They found that in 328 years worth in the Appalachians. Appalachia.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of lithium.
That's a lot of lithium.
It's the same shit that makes you high.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know.
What does lithium do?
So it's a pretty big
It's
lithium batteries.
It's one of them rare earth metals.
You might want to fact check me to make sure I'm not talking shit, but it was a real news article, and I think I double checked it on Grok.
Mood stabilizing medication.
Oh. Well, it's also used in batteries.
It's
and
used to
you guys have
managed bipolar disorder.
Oh, there you go.
Then there's a band that had an album called Lithium.
It's got multiple uses. You can keep your phone going and make you high as fuck.
I'm depressed.
Do you guys know
when you're sad, just lick your battery?
There you go. Don't do that. Don't listen to Kevin. You guys know who Nick
Fuentes?
Fuentes is, don't you?
Yep.
The guy was like a huge anti-Semitic.
Yeah, he's like a huge Hitler fan.
Yeah, he's an asshole. But have you heard about the person that tried to dox him? So just to set up a little, not really context, but so this lady who's like a Jew. Now I can see why she's doing it because she's a Jewish feminist, something, whatever, and he's a huge anti-Semite. But he had another person dox him, and the guy had a gun, and he killed like 6 people before he got to his house. So he kind of has a reason on people not liking people come to his door. But recently, this lady came to his door, and this is what unfolded.
Oh, boy.
Hi. Oh my God! What are you doing?
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here!
And we get both angles.
Oh, there's another angle?
Yeah, her phone that he just took.
Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Hi. Oh my God! What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here!
Dude's got a lot of locks.
Gotta lock it. Lock it up. Or maybe he just has one lock and he couldn't get it off.
Well, that could be it too. Yeah, that guy's a total douche, but these fucking people, you could tell she was surprised by the reaction. Like, what do you mean? There's consequences for my actions? Like, what the hell?
FAFO.
Is that cool?
Did you just replay this? It is funny, but
I didn't play it.
Touch it. I didn't touch it.
must have been keyed up. And I accidentally touched something.
I mean, it is funny because
Wait,
It is
key it up.
funny.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
did he mace her?
Yeah, he maced her, then he shoved her over.
Good.
Well, this doxing thing, it's
And then he walked right into the maze.
well, and like I said, the person before that had like killed 6 people. He was there to kill them. So like doxing people isn't a joke. If
Yeah.
you go to somebody's house, especially like say you're in Texas, I don't know if Iowa's the same way, and you start doing stupid shit on people's property, there's a chance you might not make it off. It's not
Nope,
worth
it
it.
is.
I was the same. Yep.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I
No.
don't care how many people like, and you never see anybody on the right doing that. Maybe far right people, and it kind of seems like the far right has circled back, or pretty much created a circle to where they're basically far left. But you never hear about that people doing that to Democrats.
Yeah.
You never
No.
notice that. I mean, I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but like
Except for Nick Shirley.
you want to find somebody, go on Blue Sky, and there's probably anybody who's a Republican's probably address floating all over that place.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I just thought that was kind of amusing. It's like, oh,
I'm
look,
glad we're not famous.
I must have hit the fuck around to find out doorbell. Damn it.
Just think how many ginger Taiwanese people will go after Matt.
I was just checking to see if you've accepted Jesus Christ, your Lord, and say, oh, God, it burns. Because that was so weird when he opened. Oh, hi.
Watch out.
Yes.
Oh, hi, what are you doing?
But yeah, that's all I got for happening, unless you guys got anything else.
I
Nope.
do have some facts for
Oh.
your Appalachian
Ooh.
Mountains deal.
Is it
Yes.
facts that make me look like an asshole?
Not really.
Oh, good.
I don't think. Okay, so the USGS study estimated a massive untapped cache of 2.3 million metric tons of lithium in the Appalachian Mountains. This deposit in pegmatite rocks could potentially power U.S. electrical vehicles, batteries for 328 years, covering over a century of imports. Southern Appalachians, roughly 1.43 million metric tons located in the Carolinas, and an estimated 900,000 metric tons under parts of Maine and New Hampshire.
You know, which is really great because one of the greatest things on earth are lithium strip mines. They just
Yeah.
look great and they're awesome for
yeah.
the environment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool that we found it, but all these environmentalists and what these electric cars, go look up and see what a lithium strip mine looks like.
Yeah, wait till it's in your backyard.
Isn't there a mountain here? It's like the prairie.
Yeah. Why
Smells
is there a
funny.
giant hole here?
Yeah, like if they strip mine, I doubt they'll let them do that. But then, do you really want to have a bunch of
they won't.
caverns too? So
It says, while the resource is vast, actual mining is uncertain, requiring environmental assessments and navigating strict regulations.
This is
it's nice to know that we have it, but this is like one of those things where I would rather tap the rest of the world's resources before we do our own.
But this is the thing. Like, this is why China why they have the lock on rare earth metals is because they're willing to just destroy
Yeah, they don't
China.
give a shit,
Yeah, to have this shit.
which is sad, Kevin.
Well,
so sad.
It's
communism.
sad. Communism.
Can happen. anytime.
Communism. I mean, that's how you gotta say about communism. They don't give a fuck.
That is true. They only care about advancing themselves, and they'll do anything in order to be on top, which I think they're getting pretty damn close to toppling. So we'll see. See how that plays out.
How about we just stop making EVs and just keep driving our vehicles?
I'm not gonna lie. If I had the money to afford a Tesla, like as a sidecar, I would buy one.
Well, I'm just saying. I
'Cause they're
feel like
stupid fast.
I feel like drilling for oil is a lot less environmentally dangerous than
Well,
strip
yeah, because
mining
you're
a
pulling
mountain.
something from a void.
Yeah.
Like you're pulling a liquid. You're not removing a solid substance from underneath
you're
a
not
mountain.
strip mining a fucking mountain.
That's
So
all about strip mining, though. He loves it. I like the booms.
your environmentalism is only fucking, it's dumb. EV cars are almost worse for the environment than your
I think
gas
technically
does.
they are carbon footprint wise, as far as like what it takes to build them and power them. The carbon footprint is way bigger than like a diesel,
So take
which
that, you
apparently U.S. diesels no longer require DPF filters or DEF fluid.
Nice.
I heard that's a thing. I have to check it because that'll be cool because that is horrible for diesel engines.
Yeah, it means you can, jailbreak your truck.
Yeah, I mean, I totally haven't done that already.
No.
So it'll be nice to know if I ever do it, my truck would be legal.
It would be legal. But
All
yeah.
right, we got any more happenings, or is it time
Nope,
for...
I just wanted to say, go fuck yourself, hippies.
That's right. That means it's time for Matt's movie review of the week, brought to you by...
I churn butter and review movies, and I'm all out of butter.
Matt's churn butter, no butter's better.
We give him the title. He watches the movie. You get the opinion you never asked for. This is Matt's weekly movie review.
I like movies.
Hey everybody, this week's movie review is going to be Netflix's new thriller Apex, starring Taron Egerton and Charlize Theron. Going into this movie, I wasn't sure really what to expect. I had seen a couple clips of it. I had heard about it, but wasn't too sure. It's definitely a survival movie. Charlize Theron plays this kind of mountain climber, adrenaline junkie. It starts out where her and Eric Bana are on the side of a mountain, and then it quickly turns into an Australian, what is it? The Most Dangerous Game, if you know what that is. And really, it was a good movie. I enjoyed the movie. It kept my attention the entire time, which lately it's kind of struggling to do. But it's not a wonderful movie. It's definitely a straight to Netflix movie. It's only an hour and a half long. It really could have done with being a little bit longer, the movie, so it could do a better job of telling the story, especially the backstories of each character. The best part of this movie, I think, were the performances. Taron Egerton, he owns this movie, basically. He makes this, he plays this. He starts out as this nice guy. He's a lot nicer than these other Australians who are giving Charlize Theron a hard time. And then he quickly becomes complete opposite, and he just plays this mentally psychotic person. He plays it so well. He plays the character so well. And Charlize Theron, she's good. At first, I was like, I think a bunch of different actresses could have played this, but the more I think about it, she did a very good job at portraying the emotional trauma of what's going on, and basically being a survivor in the jungle of Australia, which is a thing. A good thing, if you like mountain climbing movies or if you like kayaking, you're gonna like this movie. There's a lot of both of it in there. It's kind of random, but that's what she does. She's an adrenaline junkie, and there's a lot of rapids and there's a lot of mountains. So there's a lot of climbing and a lot of kayaking. And the thing about this movie, it tries to be a lot deeper. It tries to be more psychological. But again, it doesn't really delve into that a whole lot. It kind of, there's hints here and there about his past, her past, and what's going on with them, but then it doesn't really do much else. It talks about it and says, hey, if it was a little bit longer movie, it could do a better job of telling these stories, but then it just doesn't. At the end of the day, I do think it's an okay movie. Again, nothing groundbreaking, nothing special, but it's entertaining. If you don't have anything else to do on a Saturday, and you want to watch something kind of intense and thrilling, watch this movie. You'll be fine. It'll be good for it. I would give it about a 6.8, I would say, or a solid 7, kind of here and there. But yeah, nothing groundbreaking, but the performances are great. Taron Egerton, I've liked him since Kingsman. He's done a few other things that I really like in him. But yeah, and Charlize Theron, she's always great. So that is my movie review of the week, and we'll see you next week, Cinephiles.
I like movies.
Gotcha again.
But yeah, I think next week you should do Dust Bunny though.
I thought that was a pretty decent movie, so I feel like you should do it too.
Okay. It was a trippy ass movie, so which kind of brings us to our music video this week. But Taron Egerton, I don't know if you guys saw Blackbird on Apple Plus.
That was great. Yes.
It's a miniseries or whatever. It was awesome.
Yep.
So he was in that.
Yeah,
he was really good in that.
Yeah.
I'm currently watching From.
From's awesome. I love From.
It is a good show. I've been binge watching it.
What's that on?
MGM Plus.
It is super good. I've only watched first 2 seasons. I haven't watched third or fourth or third.
Just started season 3, starting it tonight. Super good.
It is super good.
It's random as shit, but it's super good.
It is awesome. But if you got Apple Plus, watch Blackbird.
Yes, that is a really good show.
I don't have that.
He hasn't done a whole lot that I haven't liked. He was in John. He was great singing in it.
Yep.
He is in both Kingsman movies. Great.
Yep.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I like him in everything.
This movie though, he's really good. He almost reminded me of James McAvoy in Split. Yeah, Split and Glass and everything. So he even shaved his head, so it really reminded me of him. But yeah, it was a decent movie. I didn't mind it, but again, not great, but it was all right.
Yeah.
Did either of you see it, Apex?
I haven't watched it yet. I was going to watch it this weekend.
Nor have I yet.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's all right.
If I'm questioning about a movie and I know you're watching it, I'm going to wait and see what you have to say about it, Matt. So I don't waste my time.
Binge watching the show Alone.
That's all you do. So yeah, you do everything, Kevin.
Well, I mean, it's when they get dropped off in like different places in the world and they have to survive on their own. For like, there's 10 competitors. It's pretty cool because people, I'm like, you're always like, oh, why wouldn't you do this? Why wouldn't you? I mean, it's just I just like those survival shows.
Yeah.
Like the real ones, not like Survivor. Like the real ones where they're like dropped off like on their own or,
naked and afraid.
Whatever. Yeah. To where they actually have to go through and do stuff and like actually survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you should do Dust Bunny next week.
Okay.
Thought that was a trippy ass, good ass movie.
Yeah, it was super.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really out that I want to see.
Not until Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Next week I'll do Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Is there still nothing coming out this weekend?
No.
Not really.
I'm gonna have to watch
Devil Wears Prada 2, maybe.
I'm gonna have to watch Hail Mary for the 5th time.
For the 5th time.
I'm getting my platinum status back.
We gotta go every weekend.
Same movie.
No, I had to go 25 times.
Oh,
I can do that.
Yeah, I normally could too, except for the last in a year. And then you have to do it every year to hold it.
Do you have to do it at a Cinemark?
Yes.
Oh, well, that means I have to go to Davenport every week.
Yes. But the last couple of years has been a little rough.
So what happens when you're platinum status?
You get 25% off all concessions, and once you hit platinum, you get 2 free movie tickets.
For life?
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
No, just for the year.
You get 2 for life.
Like I'm gonna I'll hit platinum this year, and then I'll be platinum all next year. And if I watch 25 movies or go to the movies 25 times next year, then I'll retain platinum.
So if you
Nice.
don't get to 25 until like December, then you only get that stuff for the month of December.
And
Yes.
all of the following year.
Oh, it's a calendar year, not the okay.
Yeah, you just once you hit 25, you're platinum, and then you're platinum for the rest of the year when you hit it, and the following year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good deal. I mean, even the regular one, you get 20% off all concessions and stuff like that. Which, I mean, the cost of being a member is slightly more expensive than a movie ticket. Actually, I think
that's
it's
not
about
bad.
the same after tax. So it's like you get one free movie credit every month that rolls over. So if you don't see a movie for 6 months, you have 6 free movie tickets, and you get 20% off concessions.
Oh, nice.
So I think it's good. I just thought it was a no-brainer. I was like, that's what pissed me off when they stopped it during COVID. I'm like, I'll keep paying. By the time it's all over, I'm going to go see free movies for like a year. What the fuck? What are you doing? And the people, I guess, are accused are getting ripped off.
Huh.
Like, hey, what are you doing? They roll over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very upset about that. So.
Yeah. Marcus Theater kind of pissed me off a little bit because they used to do this rewards thing, but it was usually free and you just had to watch movies and then you could build up your points and do that way. But now they kind of did away with that and you have to be a member and you actually have to pay like monthly or annually to do all this stuff. And I'm just like, that's dumb.
Wait a second. Cinemark's charging people for this? Every movie theater now has them. I think Cinemark might have been one of the first as far as the paid one goes, but now Synergy has it. But I don't go to Synergy enough to even pay for it, and it pisses me off when I go to a movie there because very rarely they will have a movie that Cinemark doesn't have, and I'm like, I'm losing my visit.
Yeah, we don't have either of those here in Cedar Rapids.
I've never heard of Synergy until they built one here.
We have Marcus.
I've never
heard of Marcus. I've never heard of
It
Marcus.
was Warenberg. It was Warenberg. And
Is it still standard seating?
No.
Well, hell, I guess even the no, there's one over
folding chairs in front of a TV.
some dude's backyard. Was Westdale Mall, was that stadium seating or was that old school
That
seating?
was stadium seating. The only one in town that was regular seating was over by the bowling alley, over on Blair's Ferry, kind of near Marion. They had one there, Carmike.
That's like
was
the
regular
DeWitt
flat
Theater.
seating. But that's been out of commission for like 20 years.
I think the DeWitt Theater's still going. And that's an old school, horrible theater.
With the flat.
What pisses me off about our Cinemark, though, there are certain rows when you recline back in your chair, the frickin' wall blocks the bottom part of the screen. Not a lot, but enough to where it's annoying you because you know you're missing about that
sucks.
much screen.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's
oh, you
really
got
important.
Is it that hard to put a platform under the row? Really? A 2-inch platform? That's all I'm asking.
And everybody knows the bottom 2 inches of the screen is where all the important stuff happens.
It's where all the action's at.
And what
There's
really
been-
annoyed me about the IMAX in Davenport was the seating. I thought it was like each row had a lot of room for recliners. It didn't even have the recliners. Yeah, you could lean back a little bit, but it wasn't actual reclining seating. I was kind of pissed.
Yeah, it is kind
I
of
drove all that way for nothing.
for nothing.
The last cruise that went on
You
there.
promised me
good movie.
comfort. You gave me shit.
Should have gone to Des Moines, damn it.
Yeah.
Fancy. The last cruise that went on had a theater in it, and they had stadium seating, but like your feet were right at the top of the next row seat,
That's what, yeah.
and you couldn't recline. And then this little
that
bastard
sucks.
kid was behind me, kicking the
Kicking?
shit out of my chair. And the dad's just like, oh, so I'm like, yeah, you could just stop him. So then when we got out, I just mugged the shit out, and I was just like,
You should have just thrown the little kid down like fucking 4 rows.
well, see, my whole thing about that is if you're allowing your
Throw
kid
him
to
off
kick
the
the
boat.
living shit out of my seat, and I'm about, I don't know, it was probably late at night, so I'm about 15 mojitos in, chances are I'm going to take my frustrations out on the dad.
Yeah. Wait a
I
minute.
just
was
wait
it-
for her to say something.
I'm wondering, was it like new movie out there, or was it like,
No,
you're
they're
watching
newer movies.
Titanic for the 5th time?
Now they get certain,
Titanic.
they'll have like,
Wish they played Titanic.
they'll have like 2 or 3 movies that had just came out or are still in theaters.
Oh, okay. That's
So
cool.
they're, I mean, then they'll play some older ones because they have different show times throughout the day. It was a worst freaking boat I've ever been on though.
Yeah.
I'm navigator class or bigger because I'm bougie as shit when I'm not poor and I can go on cruises. I'm bougie as shit when I'm allowed to be, when I can afford to be.
Yeah.
I want to
the best time.
Cruise. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they are cool. You should definitely go on one and get the drink package and just get shit faced.
Yeah.
I make sure I get my money's worth.
Oh, yeah. That's
When I'm saying 15 mojitos in, I am not exaggerating. If it's like 8, 9 o'clock, I start drinking as soon as I get up on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Start out with mojitos and then cruise on into the... And I don't drink beer. It's all like expensive, like $15 drinks because I want to get my money's worth.
Yeah, let's have a vacation on. Wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys got anything else?
Nope.
No, thinking good.
All right. Well, then we're going to roll out the exit into... I came up with this totally random ass idea of making music videos based off of our shirt designs. Link in the description below. And this week, because we're talking about the moon, we're doing the original Colonizer music video. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
It's pretty trippy and awesome. These are actually good songs.
I think they are.
Surprisingly.
I think they are.
Comment below if you agree.
All right, well, let's go into it. Well, so at the end of it, so I'm Kevin.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Matt.
And we are the lost art of Common Sense.
Common Sense.
Common Sense. Keep that vinyl spinning.
And remember, don't be boring, be a pirate.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep that vinyl spinning production. Custom MVs from the lost art of common sense. We keep it real, we keep it loud, we keep it spinning. Keep that vinyl spinning production. Vinyl spinning. From the stars I came, buckle shoes glowing green. Listen close, Earth children, the original colonizer sings. I sailed my saucer through the nebula haze, landed soft on Plymouth shore. Black hat tilted on my antenna dome, silver buckles humming lore. You wave your signs and cry stolen land, while the cosmos spins its wheel. But every soul crawled from African dust before the empires learned to steal. I'm the original colonizer, floating high on mushroom waves. Probed the Mayflower, rewrote the stars, turned your guilt into a haze. History's a swirling kaleidoscope, strong hands grab what they see. From pyramids built by laser beams to your backyard barbecue decree. Vikings rode through wormhole fjords, Mongols rode their comet steeds, Romans marched with plasma shields. Every empire plants its seeds. You blame 1620 like it's the first sin under heaven's dome, but I was there when Atlantis sank, laughing in my pilgrim chrome. All humans originated from the same glowing African spark. Then the strong ones took the fertile dark, wrote the maps, claimed the art. Ancient aliens, guilty as charged. We left the clues in stone, Stonehenge circles for our tailgate parties, crop circles for your phones. I'm the original colonizer, dancing through the cosmic veil, green skin shining under pilgrim, black truth serum in my ale. History's littered with the winner's tale, spinning round the firelight, so past the pumpkin pie from Zeta Reticuli. Let's get higher tonight. Yeah, the original colonizer. We all just visitors on this spinning rock. Yeehaw! From the stars, beam me up, common sense.